Mitch, going back to look at the 36-yard touchdown pass, what did you see when you finally got a chance to review it? Was it as cool as you expected it?
Yeah, it was all right. Just a great job by all the guys, believing in the play. O-line did a great job picking up the stunt up front. I just bought a little time. T-Gay made a great catch, and it was awesome how he could get his feet in bounds and make that happen. So I thought it was a big play, especially for the situation, getting another touchdown before half, especially when they were getting the ball after the half. So we always emphasize that we want to score or end the half with the ball, and I think that was a big play for us, and it's good to just get in the end zone.
On the move there, what convinces you to cut it loose?
Really just an opening. T-Gay behind the guy, and I felt like it was once I put it out there, it's a us or nobody situation. It was already 3rd and 17, so either the ball's incomplete and we punt, or maybe something good happens if I can put it in a good spot, which it did. So it was good to see.
Now that you've had a chance to, Matt talked about the moment in that timeout in the second quarter when he kind of got in your face and just kind of explained it as a moment where a coach gets heated.
Yeah.
How do you respond to those sort of things you did in the moment, and how do you interpret them?
I love it. I got fired up. That's what you want from your head coach. You want passion, and it wasn't anything malicious or we were just on the same page. We're getting fired up, and we're just communicating, and definitely got his point across, and I love to see passion on my head coach. We're going to get that, and but it's really a non-issue. It's not a big deal at all. It really didn't – I didn't even notice it at the time. We were just communicating, and we ended up going down and scoring at the end of that drive, if I remember correctly. So no big deal at all, and I love to see that out of Coach Naggs.
I think sometimes you just need he says sometimes you just need a spark. How can that do that for the entire team then?
For sure. I think when you see that passion and that energy, especially from your leaders, so either from me or from Naggs, I think the other guys can feed off that, and they see how much we care, how much we've invested into that, and how intense the moment is. So sometimes it's okay to let your emotions come out and show how much you care, and that's just our relationship, and that's how we're going to roll. And as long as we score, I mean, everyone's happy in the end. But I mean, you're going to have sometimes where we just gotta get in each other and get on the same page.
Did he communicate?
He gets heated. That's the way he is. He can be like that during a game.
I'm sorry?
Nagy admitted that he gets heated sometimes, that he can get, in guys' faces in general. Do you get like that? Do you get, screamy and yelly as well out there?
I think I can get intense, but in different ways. We all have different ways of showing our emotion and throughout the game and frustrations. I like to hide mine a little bit and do it on either behind closed doors or where nobody can see it. But, I mean, I definitely am intense. And, I mean, we put so much work into this, and you know how much just I care, how much Naggs cares, and the rest of the offensive guys. And we just want to do well and perform well and do our jobs. And there's nothing wrong with showing a little emotion. It's part of the game.
Matt talked about a play that you made late in the game during the 4-minute offense when you threw it, I believe, on 3rd down to Javon Wims, that it was a decision. What do you remember from that play and what you were thinking on that play?
Yeah, so it was really a play where that was more of like a check down or second or third read in the progression, and we're looking downfield to kind of take a shot and end the game with A-Rob, and the corner drifts off, which it looked like they were giving us a man look, but just a veteran corner trying to read the quarterback's eyes, seeing where I was going. He drifted off, and I just took a completion for a first down. It's just not predetermining, taking what the defense gives you and just trusting your eyes and making a play on 3rd down. I thought it was big for us to stay on the field and continue to chew up time in the 4th quarter.
Mitch, what have you, in your time against the Vikings, what have you learned about what you kind of need to know going into the game with that front?
Yeah, definitely. You got to try to tire them out. You got to be good on 1st and 2nd down, and you also got to be good on 3rd down to obviously stay on the field and continue to try to tire them out. So we know we have to start fast definitely against this defense and this team in general. And then just do our jobs, execute across the board, because you know where they're going to be, and they're going to do their jobs really well. And it's a physical defense, so we know it's going to be a physical game up front and on the outside. So everyone's just got to come ready to play and go at it.
Does it help you at all? I mean, obviously that's a really good front, but you've seen that same group of guys, and I think this is going to be your 5th time playing them. Does that help you at all in the preparation?
Yeah, I think on both sides of it, we've gone against this defense. And we know who they are as players, and they're a very talented defense. offense, but at the same time, they know themselves and they have a lot of experience playing together as well. So I think it kind of goes both ways, and it really all just comes down to execution in the game. Can we tire them down? Can we wear them down? And can we play 4 quarters of good, solid football?
How do you approach it as someone who knows that they've now faced you 5 times with that same coaching staff, that same front, essentially?
Yeah, I think you just go back to just making good decisions and seeing what worked against them in the past, and you just got to score anytime you get the opportunity. So we got to be good on third downs, which we know they're really good on third down with that percentage, just getting teams off the field. So we want to stay on the field, control the ball, and score any opportunity we can. Whether it's again field goals, obviously you want to get touchdowns. So we gotta find ways to get in the end zone, stay on the field, and make plays happen for this offense. So you just gotta look at what worked in the past and what hasn't, and kind of just adjust and go from there, and just have a couple wrinkles that they won't be ready for.
Like you said that through 3 weeks, he feels like this offense has gotten better each and every week, but knows there's a lot of room for improvement. So where do you think you can grow heading into Sunday on a short week?
Definitely, just continue to make good decisions, do my job, and be a great leader for this offense. Get the guys motivated and keep them locked in at practice, especially on a short week, and just keep communicating, keep everybody on the same page, and really just go out there, do my job, and making good decisions. And when my team needs me to, just go out there and make a play and have fun doing it.
Mitch, last year in Week 17 up there, you guys were very efficient on third down. You didn't take any sacks. What do you remember about that performance in general, the way you guys operated out there?
Yeah, definitely. I think we had a really good third down game plan. I know the O-line blocked their tails off. Anytime you could hold that front to no sacks, that's a really great job by those guys. And just getting the ball out on time, quick throws, decisive throws, and guys on the outside getting open. So if you block them up front, guys getting open, it's just me finding open receivers and staying on the field. So third down is definitely an emphasis this week.
What do you like the most about having Matt in your ear when you guys go tempo?
What do I like the most about it? I think for me, it's more of like a next play mentality. So you really don't have enough time to dwell on the last play or worry about what happened. You're going fast, and I think it's just more of a sense of urgency to get going. I think it gets the defense set up, and I could kind of tell what I want the play to be, what I expect, and then he calls it, and we're kind of just on the same page. And I just tempo is something that I've been comfortable with. It's just something I've always done.
Does it remind you of college a little bit?
Yeah, college and high school. I've done tempo since I can remember, so it's just something I'm used to and something I like to do.
Why does it best fit kind of the way you play?
Maybe because I'm used to it, got a lot of experience in tempo. Like I said, it makes the defense get up and get set. You can tire the guys out. You can either lock them into a personnel, or it kind of just creates some type of panic on defense where they're either trying to sub in tired guys or they have tired guys on the field. And then for us, I know where my playmakers are at. You get the calls out faster, and I think it's just a heightened sense of urgency where guys are forgetting about the last play. They're more focused on the next play mentality because you're on the ball and you're rolling. So you just got to leave the last play in the past and go on and play.
Mitch, it's early, so. What have you learned about how Cordero is going to help you all season, just from the way he's contributed through the first couple of games?
Yeah, definitely. I think teams got to respect the fact that whenever he's in the game, he can open it up in the pass game, and he's got a big play ability in the run game. So anytime he's in the game, I think defenses take notice of that, and we're going to continue to use him in different ways that hopefully just create more and more explosive plays for this offense and gives a jump start to either just get things rolling. So it's good to have those guys and get CP the ball and see what you can do with it.
Mitch, it's early so far, but you haven't had quite the success running the ball you had last year. When you watch the tape, do you see defenses trying to take that away from you, or is some of it consciously trying not to run as much?
I don't know. I would say a little bit of both. It's obvious I'm not running as much as I did last year early on. And defenses definitely take notice of that. I think that's what helped us a lot on third down last year, me just picking it up with my feet and open things up. But I think they're definitely taking notice, but it's also allowed us to, I think, open more windows in the pass game. So I think it will come. It's not something you force necessarily. You just roll with it. And for me, it's not focusing on, let me get better at running the ball. Let me have more success Let me have more success passing. It's like, how can we get better as an offense? How can we produce more points as an offense, not individually, but as a team?
Why did you guys want to make that video?
Huh?
Why did you want to make that video?
I think for us, it was just sending a message, united as a team, what we stand for. And obviously we know the time period where those jerseys came from. We just live in a time where we want to control the narrative as a team and show people how we're united and continue to be an example for our community and our city. I'm sorry?
What was the source you found out about?
It was, I think one of the players on the Justice Committee brought it to us, and so we talked about it, and then we just wanted to be ahead of the story.
Thanks, Mitch.
Hey, Jack will be in a couple minutes.
Oh.
Surprise.